come with me to Egypt as a thank you gift to myself. That's me going to the airport, being dropped by my family and friends. So we arrived at the airport. I was flying from Manchester to Hurghada, Egypt. So that's where I was telling them, please hurry. Yeah, so on my way in with my good friend Marcelo. Say hi. I was seated literally by myself. It felt nice, but at the same time, I felt awkward. But I was like, who cares? I'm doing it.
You will notice that if you fly back in April, there will be different promotions on the products, the price that you will pay on board. There are no cash payments on board anymore now, it's just card, contactless, Apple or Android Pay. If you're spending over £45 in a single transaction, we do need to use your physical card with a chip and PIN facility. Anybody spending over £85, can you please have either your passport or your driving licence available? This is just for secondary identification. Just to reiterate from my colleague, there is to be no...
I decided to do some Bible study on air. Touchdown in Hurghada airport, just waiting for my taxi. It's a beautiful airport, it is.
I think that one.
Yeah, it's this one.
This one, yeah?
Yeah. Flow spectrum, yeah. Yeah, I think it's here. Thank you. Arrived in my hotel. It's very beautiful, it is. Hi, you're right.
Welcome to Fluss.
Thank you. This hotel is beautiful. It's giving luxury. It's giving whatever it's giving. It's the details for me. Just beautiful. That's the guy that was taking me to my hotel room. This feeling, I'm telling you, is presidential. Everybody deserves this feeling, literally. So that is my room. I was just, I don't know. I was like, all these for me? You mean me? I said one person, come on guys. Come on. Yeah. That was me dancing and just, literally feeling myself.
Yes, darling.
Yeah, so this is the wardrobes and just showing you my bathroom.
Shiba. I wish you girls.
Very nice. This was the next day with my beautiful dress ready for the day. I look nice. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. So literally this was like the the back view of where I was staying. I could just stare at that view for like 2 or 3 hours. It's beautiful, to be honest. And then this was the going around, just trying to know what's happening and how the hotel looks like. I didn't fancy any swim today, so I just started to watch people swim, read my book, and just get some vitamin D. Yes. Then it was time for food, my favorite part. I packed all the meats and then these fork and knife things. I don't know what I was doing. That's one thing about being born in a village where they don't tell you knife and forks. They just say, go wash your hands. Anywho, I enjoyed my meal. It was nice. I was literally sitting by myself, but I was like, mind the business that brought you here. So came the dessert. Literally, I was just eating and then just walking around like a dog.
Time for Africa. Listen to your life. This is our mind. Your time to shine. Don't put your mind down for thought. People are raising their expectations. Go on, feed them. This is your moment. No hesitation. Today's your day. Feel it. Today's the way. Believe it. You get down, get up, oh, and you get down, get up, this time for Africa. Waka, waka, hey, hey.
the beachside view from the hotel. It's really beautiful. So literally this is like Hurghada. Most hotels they're just next to each other, like alongside the beach. So it's really beautiful. I enjoyed just watching the sunsets. Yeah. Then later on we had some entertainment.
Yes, sir. Come on. Big hands there.
Y yo traigo para ti. Puerto Rico me llama, mira por qué será. Mañana yo vengo para allá, para contigo. Mira Rosita me guarda, para cochero para allá, para cochero para allá. Oye solita lleva, mira mi reina y yo traigo para ti. Puerto Rico me llama, mira por qué será. Para acompañar, al cochero me digo acá. Para que
Me voy para ti.
llega hasta sus playas marinas. Y en sus horas vespertinas se mira la mar serena. Luego la mujer morena por el camellón pasea y el negro que la desea. Así eres tú, Cartagena.
This was day 2, ready to go to the beach side. It was very hot but nice. Hot but nice. Yes. So that's us heading to the beach side. This place is nice. It's beautiful. Yeah. Also decided to just stay by the beach side and just watch the water. I just think of how I've suffered not being by the beach side, just taking all the memories in. It's beautiful. There's a nice feeling just being by the beach side. I don't know. I think I was meant for this. That's why. So the Red Sea water is the most cleanest water I've come across. It's literally very clean. You can't see even a leaf. I don't know why. Is it because Moses was here? We came back and it was time for food. I was very hungry. You see, no vegetables. The hotel is beautiful. So this is more of like the reception. It's just magical. And then we went out that night.
Tricking if you got it. So stay contented, you just making them laugh. Send them to the spot, get on the.
So this is day 3. We were going for some safari. It was like about half an hour away from our hotel. So we picked, and then this is when we were going there. One thing I really appreciate about Egypt is the fact that their roads are very nice. I didn't hear any pothole. I don't know. You can literally see. I was just there and I was like, oh my goodness, the roads, they're giving. So it was magical. It's a place that maybe if you visit, you can have like road trips around. It's very nice. It's like, if you like just, going around, being in the car and having some drives, it could be very enjoyable for you. So this is when we were going to, I think we passed by the town side, and headed to the safari. And I could see them from a distance. Yay! And that's me ready for the rides. Yes, so we're just prepping there. Go, God. Go. Here we were riding towards where the camel ride is. So literally it was a bit of a distance, about half an hour. But I was just enjoying the ride. Though this car was tossing us around, but I just decided to just enjoy. It was nice. Really beautiful. I can't explain this experience, to be honest. You have to be there to feel it. Yeah.
Yer değiştirmek ister misin? Ama burası açık ya, dışarı izliyor ya. Uzak. Ben şimdi uzaklara bakıyor ya.
As we were moving, I could see some slight hills. They told us that these hills were not there. I think it was just created from erosion where like the winds were just I think blowing the soil away, and then it just created itself. It looks really beautiful. when you just see, and it's like close to each other. So we will this journey was very long, about half an hour. So literally you could imagine being just tossed around until, you know, when you're just in a car, you can't predict what's next. You're just being tossed to the left, to the right, you can't predict where next. So you have too much anxiety, and then you're like, okay, I'm free now, you can toss me all you want. Yeah, so this was a very long job, but I literally liked it. So we arrived at where the camels were. We did some camel rides. That's when I was being called to come on, have a lift. Yeah, so this is the place. It's really beautiful, you can see. And it's like a point where all the tourists come and just have their rides. And then this was the way back. The sun was literally just there, you could literally see it. I'm like, yes, can I touch you? It was really, really beautiful. We had so much fun. Coming back, we just exhausted. Yeah, so that's how it is. I literally enjoyed just having a day of fun. Yeah, and then when we arrived, we had some entertainment, which was very, very nice.
تفكير ملوش داعي احفر حفرة واسكن اوجاعي جمعة تيجي نسعى ونزل جوعي تيجي ما تقدر شغل تكبر تذبح اوجاعي الشغل عجباك اعتبرها مقاسك عيش بقى باحساسك شغل حماسة
And that was it. We call it a day. A good day that was. Oh, we had so much fun. I was just literally limping and walking around like a dog, but I was like, yes, I would do it again. Yeah, so we headed back, and that was me ready for my good sleep before I just go round and round tomorrow. Told you I was meant for this. Good night. Good morning. So this was day 3. I decided to go around the town to just see how the town looks like and familiarize with the place. So I had a good friend there who made me a good deal, and I was like, oh yeah, let's go for it. So the town is like a distance about, should be 15 minutes, oh, is it 30 minutes away. So as I said, I was still enjoying the roads. It's Hurghada is more like, it should be a desert, or I literally didn't see any plants, and I was like, we are eating meats, and where is the animals? Oh, okay. And I was literally like, okay. So they told me there's a place in Egypt that has like it's not too desert, and I think the animals are just fed there, because I was just literally asking myself, and I was like, it's too desert to have. Oh, sorry, are those plants? Yeah, okay. So literally this was us going entering the town itself. So it's really beautiful. It looks like, if you've been to Kenya, it looks like the coastal region, Mombasa, I should say. Yeah, so they have good buildings. It's like modernized on the side, and I was really enjoying this place, and I could literally ask. Yeah, the lights. Wow, see that lights.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Look, this boy also, he make photo video.
Yeah, I'm
Make
taking
video for
video.
him,
Yeah.
Look, he will give us juice.
Wow, that's free.
Yes.
Free juice.
تسلم، كتر خيرك. ممكن واحدة تاني طيب؟ شكرا.
Shukran. Oh, I love Egypt.
Egypt, it's very good for this.
I can't imagine someone giving out food for free. So this is when I just entered their supermarket just to be nosy and just to know like what they sell and everything. It's more like the same. It's more like the same when you just go into any other supermarket. So that was it. I called it a day. So one thing I realized, Egyptians people are very nice. They are very good people, whether Muslim, Christians, or whoever. they are really nice. When you ask something, they make sure. When you're stranded, they make sure that you got what you need. I literally felt, once I was skeptical of just going by myself, but when I was there, people were like, oh, this and that. But I just realized that Egyptian people are very good people, and thank you for that, Egypt. Good morning. It's yet another beautiful morning. So this was day 4. Mind you, I woke up at 5 o'clock. I didn't even struggle. I normally struggle to wake up for other things, but this was a smooth one. That's when I realized that, when you do something that you love or like, you don't struggle doing it. But when you do something that you don't like, that's where the struggle is. So we had to wake up very early because we were catching a bus to Luxor, Egypt. It was 3 hours away, so we had to really wake up very early. Told you, I didn't come to sleep. I came to just go around and explore Egypt as much as I wanted. So Luxor is where all the temples and River Nile is. So the temples of Pharaoh, and it has so many buildings and whatsoever that we'll see in the video. So that was us going. So while we were going, I literally was fascinated by how the roadside looks like. It has like some mini hills that I was like, wow. I think I was just looking outside for the rest of the journey. My mouth open and I was like, where am I? Where is here? Egypt really felt like a new earth. I've never been to a place that I was really, really mesmerized. Just see for yourself. Literally, I was like, oh my goodness, where am I? I have made it in life. Wow. Yeah. finally we were almost there, and I was like, okay, I should close my mouth now. Yeah, I took this trip thinking that I will come and sleep in the bus, but all the time I was like, wow and wow and wow. Yeah, so we were almost there, and we were told that we're entering Luxor now. So on the road I saw some donkeys that are carrying goats on the back, and I was like, wow. So Luxor is a place that at least I saw some green parts. They do some farming, I think, so because of there's River Nile. Red Sea is more of salty water, if I'm not wrong, so I think they do some farming here. So it was nice to just see somewhere with green leaves and green everything. I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, so that was River Nile from afar. We were being just told we'll come back and we'll cross River Nile, and I was like, wow, yeah. keep telling me good things. Yeah, so at least it was nice to see a green place, green environment, and I was like, oh, there's a green Egypt. So that was us on our way to Luxor.
In our city as one, since we built the high dam, the river of the water became narrow, and the Egyptians built the houses everywhere. The two big buildings with the windows, they are the last one built here. Because every king started building from the back to the front, not from the front to the back. That's why the two big buildings here the last. And as you can see, no colors. I talk to you everywhere with color. And a lot of color fall down.
This was more like entrance towards the temples and where the ancient people, Pharaoh and the like were. So one thing that fascinated me is the details of these sculptures. If you can see, they were just done in a very unique, and I don't know, I couldn't explain. And then we had someone who was explaining to us what was happening and everything. So we really were fascinated, and we kept on following him because he was our leader, and he kept on calling me Kenya because literally I was the only Kenyan there. Yeah.
By the King Ramses II inside the house of the god. Would you please come close up, Sir Iraq, Madam Bulgaria, family? Have a look. Guck mal am Ende die Leute von mir, die gucken am Grab. Just eine andere Boot, eine andere Boot. Die nehmen wir. How tall is Adam?
Gesehen? Das ist bitte das genannte Horus Lebens Auge. Schutz gegen und und das ist bitte der Anfang.
Oliver remembered. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Die Deutsch sprechen Englisch, da gucken Sie bitte mal, da steht da drauf, Amuletten und die Namen von dem König, das Moses der Älteste. Und dann eine Option.
So apparently this is where Pharaoh was baptized, and it was really being protected from anyone. Yeah, so that's our way back. Yeah, so you can literally see there's just security somewhere. No one is allowed to even be close to it. Yeah, so we went to the other side of the temples. So it's an honor to be where the Pharaoh and his people are. Yeah. So we stayed there, took some pictures. I was just literally asking anyone, please, can you take me a picture? It's really awkward when you just travel by yourself. You feel like you're just bothering people. But anywho, mouth that don't speak don't get fed. So I had to just ask any random people, and people were so nice. They were like, yeah, sure, can do it. Yeah. So I liked our tour guide. He was really nice, into details of what happened, how it started and everything. Yeah. So after exploring and just seeing all the temples and being explained to all the details of what really happened, so we had to go back to where our bus was so that we can explore other places. So in this place, I don't know if it's just me, I could just literally feel the energy it's just unexplainable energy that you could just feel. I don't know if it's just me or if anyone has ever experienced. There's just a difference, and I could really tell. I was like, yeah, there's something happened, and I think it's just energy from the ancient people and the people that we've read and known about. So that was us in our bus going to the other side of the town, where we were going to take some boats and head over to the other side of River Nile. So we were told that Egypt is more like 70% are Muslims and 20% are Christians, and the rest is any other religion. But you could literally not tell any difference because everybody is nice, and it's just a nice country. I don't know if the people are trained to be nice, but I don't know, or is it because it's a tourist place? Yeah, so that was us going to the boats. We were taking the boats and going to the other side of town. So this is River Nile. Here I come. Wow, I'm really proud of myself of doing this. It's brave of me of just taking like a solo journey and just exploring, no fear or anything. Yeah.
والنبي تديني يا شيخ حبل دلع في الدين علشان اشبع من الفرحه واوافق من المصاريف والنبي تديني يا شيخ حبل انا الدنيا بتبنت ورقصانه.
So we arrived to the other side of River Nile, and I happened to just be walking behind some couple holding hands, and the singleness in me was talking, and I was like, "Why are people holding hands? Come on!" Anyway, so we headed to where they told us there's some monkeys and some crocodiles, so it was more like where the animals were, and that was our on our way back we were given some bananas and some fruits to just enjoy ourselves. So we really had a good day, to be honest. I enjoyed myself, so we headed back to have some lunch. Though these packages had all inclusive, you book the trips and lunches included, and that was on our way back to Luxor, and we headed to see more temples. This was where they were like tombs. Sorry, it's not temples, it's tombs. So we headed to where we had to take some tickets and then be allowed to go in and explore. Yeah.
Family, India family, Turkey family, Serbia family, Bulgaria family, Portugal family, Holland. We will show you the same place of the working like 7,000 years. We will show you how they cut the stone, how they bring the stone, how they made what you have seen at the Karnak tip, how they made what you have seen in the television. Ladies and gentlemen, we come to the alabaster village. We come to the artist village. You will find the people, men sitting in the front of the door, the women and kids behind the door, and you will see how they create. And that's a place you will get over there. hospitality like coffee or tea or hibiscus free. It's allowed for you to take a pictures. And if anyone like to take a handmade souvenirs, you get it from over there, because over there it's handmade, it's unique, and you get a receipt with a stamp from the tourism ministry. With that receipt you cruise to the airport without no problem, and guarantee your stuff made by the same hand of the ancient Egyptian. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see the God Anubis, you will see the God Horus.
So the guy was explaining to us that we have to pass through where they handcraft the ornaments and everything that represents Egypt. So we had to pass by there before going to the tombs. So one thing, they really advertise themselves, and they have to make the tourists pass through all the centers that they sell anything representing Egypt. So that's where
Tutankhamun, the grandfather of the gentleman. Welcome your guests.
Closer, please. Have a circle here. Hello. First, I tell you salam. 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 Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you? Fine, thank you. By the way, I'm a local guide here. I will explain to you how to make alabaster vase in ancient time. The difference between handmade pieces and the machine-made ones. Also between the real and the fake pieces. First, I will talk about the most famous stone here. This is we call it alabaster. Alabaster in Egypt, we have here 3 different colors. For example, first color, white. Second, brown. Third, green. White and brown and green. This is stone, we bring it from the mountain. We bring it here, big blocks and big stone like this blocks here. First step, the artist here, he cut the stone with a hammer. He make different shapes. For example, he make a nice vase. Bowl. Ashtray. Statue. Any. Bowl. Thank you. I love you. I love you too. After he make the shape, for example, if we make a vase like this one. This is the first step we do. Second step we do, we covering the vase with a linen, water and powder, linen, and close together and put it under the sun few days. Why? Because this is making the vase very strong and very dry. After that, when we make hole inside with this tool, the vase doesn't break with us. Like same technique of ancient time. All the vase in the ground, and by these metals, we start to shaping inside working. After that, we cut the linen out with a hammer. Last step, we polishing goes fire. After this, we make it the vase in the oven. This is made by hand. You can use it for candles, tea light, translucent, transparent under the light. Wow! Oh my God! Oh my God! This is made by hand, very light. You can use it for candle, tea light. This is one alabaster also. The same stone, but this is made by machine. Machine made, this is very heavy. Handmade, it's very light. This is take it half an hour to finish it one piece. The other one, this is take it 7 days. Big difference. Also we have here another quality of stones. We have here basalt, we have here granite. Basalt, we bring it from here. Granite, we bring it from Aswan. Very hard, very salty stones. But you see, much people outside of the tombs, outside of the temples, carry the black pieces, speak to you this original, handmade, 100 pound, 200 pound. Attention, black, not stone, black, just imitation. Gypsum, and they painted with the black color, not stone. Basalt in Egypt, never ever to be black. Basalt gray, black, this is one easy to break. Gypsum, not stone, this is just imitation. Also we have here limestone. With this artist we call him crazy Picasso. Picasso make a nice carving for the tiles, what you see in the tombs and the temples. They make a nice pyramid for candle, tea light. Wow! Oh my lovely! Also the artist he make a nice Picasso, he make a nice cat. Meow. Dog. Oh. Camel. Arab. Yes. Thank you for listening. you can understand me very well, yes or yes? Yes. Thank you and follow me inside. Thank you. Like it's written outside, alabaster pieces. This is, you can use it for candle, tea light, translucent, transparent, under the light. 3 different colors. First color white alabaster.
Wow! Oh my God!
Here brown color, nakalak barra.
Wow! Oh my goodness!
Here green color, namo siya karabel.
Wow! Lovely!
Here green, we call it blue in the dark moonlight stone. This is one mixed alabaster with malachite. When we turn off the light, this is shine by itself. Turn off the light, please.
Wow! Happy birthday to you!
Happy
Here we call it moonlight stone. Over this table here is a scarab beetle for good luck and love and happiness in ancient time. Now, thank you for listening. Take your time here. No push, no rush. If you're interested to get in something from here, first you can choose whatever you like, collect what you want, put it here in any table. After you finish what you like, we make a price.
After shopping, we were ready to head to the tombs. I was really tired. The sun was sunning. Yeah. So that's me.
You, ladies and gentlemen, this is the house.
So inside here were all the tombs. So when I was just literally taking all the videos, guess what? My phone died. That was the end of day 4. So for day 5 and 6, because I was staying there for 7 nights, I decided to just spend time in the beach and just swim, soak myself in it, and just enjoy the Red Sea. So as I said, Red Sea is has the most clearest water. So, and the same feeling that I felt in the temple is the same feeling with this water. I don't know, is it because I had Egypt in my mind or what? The energy in the water as well was insane. It was like a beautiful energy, and I remember the last day I swam for around 2 hours and I couldn't get tired. I was just enjoying and thinking about everything, how beautiful the earth is. You know, it's good to really explore and just go around. Yeah. And that was on my way back to England. Yeah, so I spent time trying to just say, I wish I could just stay more, just 1 week or 2 weeks more, but maybe I'll book another time and just come and enjoy Egypt again, because I felt like I didn't get enough of Egypt, to be honest, because I didn't get time to go and see Cairo. Cairo was 5 hours away. So this is the beautiful Manchester towards I think it was like 5 minutes away from London, or was it 2? I can't remember very well. So I was just here and I was like, oh my goodness, I have to go back. But literally appreciate how Manchester looks like at night. it's really beautiful. Yeah, so I'm really proud of myself. It's one thing, I was really overwhelmed and I had too much going on in my mind, and I just decided to just go and count all the blessings, thank God for how far I've come, and just have my me time. I decided to just go by myself, no friends or anything, just to go meet myself and just pamper myself and just meet reconnect with myself, and just this time that you need to just be by yourself on the table and just talk to yourself and just think of how far you've come. Yeah, so I'm really proud of me doing this, and I think it's one thing that I did right. Yeah, so that was me picked by the airport by my family, taken back to the cage. Until next time, see you, bye bye.